off subject and a funny story. It's just funny, so that's why I'm posting it. Like, it's nothing more than that. So 2 nights ago, I had a dream, and then I woke up, and right before Vladimir Putin showed up really angry, I was like in my so I grew up in a mobile home, and once I was born, my mom started hoarding a lot of stuff, and yeah, she wanted to get a divorce from my dad like prior or something like that, and it didn't happen, and like my dad was like, you're not divorcing me, and so she just gave up on cleaning and stuff and started hoarding stuff and just really just did what she wanted to do. And so, but in the back of the mobile home, there was like a spirit. So it was like, so I don't know if you know the story, but in Sabin there used to be like this really big huge house on 2nd Street, yes, and it got torn down when I was like really little. And apparently before that house got torn down, there was a dad and a daughter that lived there, and the dad shot the daughter and then shot himself, and then they died, and they lived in that house. But once that house got torn down, they moved into our place, and they lived in the back bedroom. And he was really mean and evil and stuff, and like before I was like born and stuff, he used to like throw stuff at my parents all the time, and it was just like this craziness, and I never really had an experience, but I was always scared of the back bedroom. And I can talk about it more later if you guys really want to have like conversation with me. That would be cool. But either way, so the story short is we were doing it, like I was like right before like I woke up, and then like I was still kind of like in the like that in between, and I'm just like I got scared, and lately I'm just like the last couple years, like when I get scared I run to it because I need comfort, and people don't want to comfort me. So I had to face my fears of my scares, And so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go and lay down there. And then Vladimir Putin's like, she's a stupid one that would do that. And then he popped up with like a really angry, scary face, And then whatever time, like now it's 2 days later, and I moved my trees from my bedroom. I don't know if you can see them, but that's one of them, and they're like really big, and I used to have them in my bedroom, and I moved them back out here, and like the thing is, when I was pursuing Justin Trudeau, apparently it wasn't Justin Trudeau, somebody else took over, and that makes a lot of sense, because I got super delusional, and I was like losing my mind, and I'm just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to be doing this, and then WDAY like jumped on the TV, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, trying to marry Justin Trudeau. What do you think I'm doing? And then they really they saved me. They really did, because I was like going crazy, over here. And while I was like doing it, in the last like few months and stuff, the trees they haven't like came to life and stuff like that, but they're really like getting like possessed. I don't know how to explain it. And like back in the day, apparently like each branch used to like be one of my friends, but they like got like browbeaten or destroyed or something like that, And so, but last night one was starting to like come to life, and I'm just like, oh no, because I remember 2 nights ago, 2 morning, like something like that, Vladimir Putin's like, you're the stupid one, that would embrace these things. And so I'm just like, nope, I remember this. So I pulled them out and put them in my living room just so I don't have to sleep next to them. And then so this morning, I think prior to it, I made Justin Trudeau. He's like turning to Beetlejuice. If you say his name, he like comes to life. And suddenly like get on his like feather again, but it's not really him, because he's a brown secuse. He's not whatever that is, something completely different. But so one was like one of my little branch things, so like was like starting to like act kind of like funky, you know? And I'm just like, great, you know? And I'm just like, I'm like, should I cut down that branch, you know? Kind of thing like that to get like rid of it. But at the same time, I was like, I'm not gonna be the stupid one to touch it. And then Vladimir Putin, my inner voices, you know, he's like, I'm the stupid one now. Like, he didn't say now, but he's like, so it's just, it's a cute, funny story.